All right, hi everyone. It is 2 o'clock Central Time, and we are going live for our cooking show that we have every Sunday at 2 o'clock. So if you're interested in seeing this on a regular basis, just hit subscribe, hit follow, get all notifications, whatever you have to do so you don't miss this in the future. We're going to be on Facebook, we're on YouTube as well. So find us on whatever platform that you like to follow. Okay, today we're going to be making deviled eggs. This is something that I like to make for my family at least once a week. We're completely obsessed with deviled eggs. And I somehow end up making them on Sundays a lot. So this Sunday we're going to make them again. And today I actually don't have any mayonnaise already prepared. I like to make my mayonnaise homemade from scratch because it doesn't have as many preservatives and yucky things in it like cornstarch, corn syrup. I try to buy good, decent mayonnaise at the store, and it's almost impossible. Sometimes you can get a good brand like the Primal brand, the paleo one, but it's really expensive. It's like $10 for a tiny jar. So I make my own. It's a lot cheaper and it's so fast to make. So if I'm just making a single batch, I use a mason jar like this as our vessel for actually mixing it up and storing it. And I use a immersion blender, which I have plugged in. I might have to move over a teeny bit in order to utilize this. If I'm making a double batch, I do it in a blender. Which I usually do a double batch for my 4-person family. But for today, it's just my husband and I, and I'm going to go ahead and do just a single batch. So this mayonnaise is going to have egg yolk. It's going to have mustard, lemon juice, and avocado oil. You could use olive oil if you'd like. You can also use a mixture of olive oil and avocado oil if you want to do that. The first thing we're going to do is juice our lemon. So, cut our lemon in half. And we only need a tablespoon of lemon juice, so let's see. Yep. All right, a tablespoon of lemon juice. A teaspoon of mustard. Oh, it's coming out on me. That was terrible. All right, there's your teaspoon of mustard. Okay. And now I'm going to put 2 egg yolks in here. Now, how I usually break up my egg yolks is I don't have a fancy tool for it. I just crack the egg very carefully. Whenever I try to rush this, I always end up messing it up. And just go back and forth with your egg yolk. And I also kind of like use the shell to push against the egg yolk so that it doesn't go in there. All right, and so it cuts off the edge of it. All right, there's 1 egg yolk. Egg yolk number 2, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay. If a little bit of egg white goes in there, it's not a big deal. And with your leftover egg white, you can make meringue, you can make angel food cake, you can just eat egg white for breakfast too, which is delicious. All right, so we're gonna immersion blend this now until it turns bright yellow. Okay, at this point, we're gonna start adding our, I think I'll blend it a little bit more. And now we're just gonna very slowly start blending in our oil. And like I said, today I'm using avocado oil. Oh, we have 2 viewers. How wonderful. All right, I'm gonna squeeze this. Hi, Erin. Good to see you today, watching our show. All right, I'm gonna squeeze this purple so that I can get it to go in at a slow, smooth, steady stream. And that's what you want. You don't want this just going in all at once because then you won't emulsify it very well. Now, in case you're wondering, this is going to turn white. It's not going to be yellow mayo. And so I'm stopping pouring. I'm not pouring continuously because I want to make sure it's emulsified before I continue pouring it in. So we have 2 egg yolks, a tablespoon of lemon juice, a teaspoon of mustard, and 3/4 cup of avocado oil.
Laura Merritt.
Hi, Laura. So exciting to see people watching me live. Oh, at the beginning we didn't have anybody watching, but now that y'all are here, you can answer my question. So we are in San Antonio, and today it is 100. It's going up to 101 degrees. In fact, I believe it's 101 degrees right now. Alexa, what temperature is it outside? All right, it's 99 degrees. But she's telling me it's going to be a high of 101. So yeah, super, super hot, which is why I have my hair up in this crazy thing. So tell me in the comments, where are you located and how hot is it today? What is the temperature by you? It is hella hot over here. All right, we're doing great. We only have a tiny bit more to add. Uh-oh. If you don't have one of these immersion blenders, also called a stick blender, you can also make this in a blender. If you do, I would double the batch, unless you have one of those small personal size blenders. I usually do this in a blender and make a double batch, just because I usually want to make a double batch anyway. All right, so that's good. That actually looks perfect. I'm gonna grab a scraper so I can scrape this off. And this little jar that I just made this mayo in is what I'm gonna store the mayo in the fridge, which is super, super easy and convenient, right? Now, it doesn't look white yet, right? It still looks yellow, but it is going to turn white. It just turns white over time. Like after you put it in the fridge, it turns white.
Nuno Cruz Silva says around 97 degrees.
Wow, so it's pretty hot there. And where are they located?
You didn't specify.
Oh, okay. Well, wherever you are is pretty hot
Hey, right
there
here,
too,
look.
right?
Comments right here.
Oh, I can see them. Sweet.
Yeah. That's why I set the computer up here.
Thank you. Alrighty. So our mayo is made, and now we can go ahead and start making the deviled eggs. Yum, yum. All right, I made these in my quick cooker, which makes eggs in
He's in Portugal.
15 minutes. Wow, Portugal. Okay, so I guess it's just a hot summer for everybody around this latitude, right? So with the quick cooker, you can make eggs in 15 minutes. What I do is I use the 5-5-5 method. I don't think I can look at two screens at once. I'm sorry, it's way too distracting. Can you just turn one of them around? I can't focus.
Okay.
Because I'm seeing myself twice, but they're at different speeds. And yeah, thank you. Okay, so I made these eggs in my quick cooker, and they take 15 minutes. I do the 5-5-5 method, and the eggs come out perfectly every time. 5-5-5 means 5 minutes on high pressure. I set the quick cooker. It's like an Instant Pot. It's a Pampered Instant Pot. It's actually that's what it looks like right here. And I just do a custom 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes is up, I do a manual release. Hit the release button, and the pressure cooker releases all the pressure, and then I put them in a bowl of ice water. I put ice, and then I put cold water. That's it. It's nothing special. So that is how I make. Let me put the shells back in here. That is how I make my eggs, and they always come out absolutely perfectly. Super easy to peel. And I already went ahead and made them because that process is 15 minutes long, like I just said, and you guys will be
need to see comments
watching me for 15 minutes. That's perfect. Can you push? Let's push back this one a little bit too, because I feel like my head's getting cut off. Or not my head, but my hair. My hair is getting cut off. Ah! I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready to cut my hair. Okay. Sorry, I'm being silly. See how easy, like, the shell literally just, like, falls off. I would say that eggs are my favorite thing to make in the quick cooker, just because it's so easy and they come out so perfect. And I make deviled eggs at least once a week, so I'm just constantly using the quick cooker for that. I also like to make yogurt in it and soup. But there's a lot of things you can do with it. You can actually, if you work all day and you're like, oh shoot, I'm hungry at the end of the day, and you have nothing prepared, you can actually grab some frozen meat and frozen veggies out of your freezer and throw them in the quick cooker and have dinner done in 20 minutes from the freezer. Seriously, you don't have to thaw it out. So the quick cooker is really great. It cooks food 70% faster than traditional methods, and it does so many things. This one has 16 preprogram settings, and you can actually set custom settings too for specific things. Okay, so that's all of our eggs, and now we're just going to start assembling the mixture that's going to go inside the, let me make sure you can see that right. Assembling the mixture that's going to go inside of our eggs here. All right. Beautiful. Perfect, right? I'm always so impressed and so excited, like, every time. It never gets old. Okay. I'm going to pop these out. Another perfect egg. One tip I'll give about this is that when you're putting them in your pressure cooker, make sure that the tip of the egg, like where it's skinnier at the top, is pointing down. And then you will get your yolks all in the exact same spot. Open up a few of them so that you can see. kind of how they all have the yolk down at the bottom, right? So that's another good thing. A thing that's good about the pressure cooker is that you're actually like arranging the eggs in there. You're not just throwing them in whatever direction, like when you make hard-boiled eggs in a pot. I always mess up hard-boiled eggs in a pot. I don't know why. Like there's kind of a range between like 11 and 13 minutes, right? And if you have a gas stove like I do, sometimes it's hard to tell, like, do I have the heat at the right setting to boil the eggs the way I want. All right, so this recipe calls for 6 hard-boiled eggs. And I usually do 7. Just because. Why not? Get an extra egg out of it. How many eggs did I just crack? I think I missed this one. All right. So my family, we eat all of these all in one sitting immediately. I put the plate out on the table and it's gone in 2 minutes. And it's so funny because it takes me like 25 minutes maybe. What am I doing? I gotta crack this one. It takes me, maybe 30 minutes to put this whole thing together, and it's gone in 2 minutes. Like, all that hard work. But everybody enjoys these so much. I think it'll be okay. I'm almost done. This isn't a long process. And sometimes I do this while I'm like watching a movie at the same time. Let everyone else is so easy to do. All right, I put all the yolks in there, and then I'm just gonna mash them up a little bit with a fork. If I had the mix-and masher, that would be a perfect thing to use that for. But I don't have a fancy tool, so whatever. Use a fork. That's fine. And now I'm gonna put in a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Make sure, 1/4 cup. All right, I mostly have this recipe memorized. All right, so we're gonna put in a 1/4 cup of mayo. I'm just gonna. And this mayonnaise, it also becomes a little bit more viscous, a little thicker in the refrigerator, but it's like just made it. It's not like that way yet, but it's fine. All right, a 1/4 cup of mayo. I'm gonna do a teaspoon of mustard and a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Some went in there already. Teaspoon. Oh, you always want to shake your ACV a little bit because if it's with the mother's gonna fall to the bottom, and you actually do want to mix it all up. A teaspoon. Careful measuring this out. I can't tell y'all how many times I've just like gone, whoop, way too much vinegar. Okay. And 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. And a 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. Mix, mix, mix. We're pretty much done. Once you mix this all up, the only thing left to do is put it into a bag. Cut the tip off the bag and squeeze it into the eggs. And honestly, if you don't get every single lump out, it's really okay. Like, I never do, and I never want to drive myself crazy trying to get every lump out. So I just make sure the tip that I cut in the bag is a little bit small, and that way it kind of squishes the lumps as it goes through. That's my way of taking care of the lumps.
Donning, Ned, and Swanson.
Wow, we have a lot of people from international places. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. All right, I have a bag that I took out, a little Ziploc bag. Where did I put it? I lost it. Sorry. All right, tip I wanted to show you guys when I took my cup out is that you can grab a cup and put your baggie in the cup to help you hold it if you don't have a helper nearby to hold the bag for you. I have 3 kids. One's still a baby, but the 2 older ones, they will help me. So sometimes I'll just call them over. But in lieu of a kid, you don't have a little kid to call over and say, hey, help your mother. You can use a cup, and it works great. My 7-year-old Josephine actually adores cooking. She is a little foodie, and she geeks out with me all the time over recipes and Pampered chef products. She likes looking at the catalog with me. So we have a lot of fun. I'm happy I get a daughter who I can geek out with over, one of my favorite things. So, I can't find my scissor right now, so I'm actually gonna cut this with the knife, whatever. And I'm gonna cut it kind of small. I always start kind of small at first, just to gauge the size that I want these deviled eggs. Should I put these on a plate, Jose, or should I just do it on the cutting board?
Are you going to transfer them?
Nah, I'm just gonna eat them all.
I
guess we'll put it
No
on the
plate.
cutting board.
Just eat it right off of the board.
Yeah, just make this on your cutting board and then eat it.
No hands. Just peck off the
All
board.
right, like we're seriously almost done. I'm gonna be done with this in 2 minutes. This whole live stream is gonna be over. Oh, that was actually perfect. I made the perfect size hole. All right, now don't be shy about putting a lot in here because otherwise, oh, there's a clump that I can't get out now. Those clumps I was talking about. Because if you're too careful and you don't put enough in, you're gonna end up with so much left over, and you're just gonna have to go back and add it around anyway. There's more than you think. I have a clump in here. There is always more. There's always more than you think to go around in here. There we go. So you can use actually a what do you call it? Like a piping bag or a decorating bag, if you have one of those. But if you don't, a plastic Ziploc bag like this works just fine. And these are gonna get eaten so fast anyway. That being said, you could put these away in the fridge if you didn't want to eat them all at once. And they'd probably be good for a couple days. I don't know if I'd eat them past day 3. All right, and just push, squeeze and push down, just like a toothpaste tube. Uh-oh. Shoot. All right, I'll try to hurry up here. Jose is telling me that my phone is going to die. Now on top of these, I'm going to put crushed up crumbled bacon and chives.
I'm using the battery unusually fast.
And smoked paprika. Well, it does that when it's below 20%. So, all right. Ooh, I ended up doing that perfectly. All right. And I have so much extra here. So let me just So I really like putting bacon on. If you don't eat bacon because you're vegetarian, you know, it's completely optional, but I love adding bacon. And I'm gonna use my salad choppers to crumble up this bacon that I already made. I made it in the oven. I know I did a demo making bacon a couple weeks ago in the double burner nonstick skillet when I did broccoli cheddar soup and we put the bacon on top. So I didn't want to make you guys suffer through watching me make bacon again. So I just already did it ahead of time. So yeah, we're gonna do.
I can watch you make bacon all day.
Pretty much everything I make at the end, I'm gonna say, you know what would be so perfect on top of this? Bacon. It's so good. Alice is practicing for her cooking show debut someday. Blah, 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 blah. That's what mommy sounds like right now. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So yeah, I love bacon on mine, but you can put whatever you want on your deviled eggs. And in the comments below, why don't y'all tell me what do you like to put on your deviled eggs as a topping? Topping on deviled eggs. Here's our crumbled bacon. And then I'm also going to put some chives. And because I can't see my scissors, I can't find my scissors, I am going to actually use the salad choppers again to do the chives. And then add some dirt.
Little dirt don't hurt.
Put a piece of dirt. Okay. All right, that is it, and then we just eat. We eat the smoked paprika. Oh my God, thank you, Jose.
How could you?
You know what? Sometimes I do. I took the stuff off by accident. Sometimes I do forget the smoked paprika, and then we're done eating the eggs, and I'm like, oh no, I forgot. Did you guys know that back in the 1970s, when deviled eggs were created, people thought that paprika was spicy, and that's why they named these deviled eggs, because anything spicy was deviled. True story. And this recipe first debuted in a magazine in the 1970s. So yeah, that's where deviled eggs come from. All right, there's your fancy Sunday treat of deviled eggs. I'm putting it near the screen. Ah!
Party foul.
All right, I'll take a picture and show you guys later that way. How about that? Yeah, that's it. That's the mayo and the deviled eggs and the big mess that you made making it. So, thanks for joining me. I'll see you all next Sunday at 2 o'clock. Bye. Oh, I gotta end it on YouTube too.